For his role as Harpo in The Color Purple, Brandon Victor Dixon was nominated for a Tony Award. He is now starring as Berry Gordy in Motown the Musical, written by Gordy himself. Brandon, are there still barriers or fewer parts for African Americans?
I mean, well, just factually, there are obviously fewer. Well, it depends on what arena you're talking about, but definitely factually, there are fewer parts for African Americans. Barriers, I'm not sure if I would use that term specifically, but there are fewer parts, and that's a barrier.
Are you concerned about getting typecast?
But I mean, I've done a variety of things. I mean, I started in The Lion King as well. Kendra and Ed's The Scottsboro Boys. I mean, no, is the answer to the question. I'm not afraid of being typecast. Though I will say with some of the projects that I have coming up, I've pondered it. You know, I have a forthcoming project about the life of Ray Charles. So, you know, you could say maybe I'd be afraid of being typecast as an individual who portrays musical legends, musical icons, but no, it's not really something I'm afraid of. You know, I think that the opportunities that I'm looking for will make their way to me, or I will find them myself. And, you know, I continue to get called in or asked to do a diverse collection of projects, so no, I'm not worried about that.
What is it like being an African American actor on Broadway?
One thing, I've never thought about it as I've pursued my career. I've never thought particularly about the fact that I am African American and how that would or would not affect my choices and my career path, because the fact of the matter is my circumstances are what they are. So I just have to, as anybody's are. So in order to pursue the things that I'm pursuing, I will have to deal with whatever my life throws at me. So fortunately, I've been able to make my way through the industry without that being any particular factor. One thing I will say, though, is that it's been great that in the last couple of years, particularly since my Tony nomination, I have been seen for projects that are not specifically, or characters that are not specifically African American, and that has been a really good thing. It's been great to see that development for my career and that development in the industry in general.
So what was it like working with Berry Gordy?
It was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience in the way that a true experience has its many colors. I mean, the thing with Berry is, you know, he was such a fantastic mentor and friend, but really what Berry cared about was the work, and that's what we all cared about, was the work. So it was great to be able to collaborate with him, to argue with him, to get insight into the way the company really worked and was built, and the kinds of relationships that he built with these artists, and also to challenge him. It's something we continue to do to this day. He was just in town like a week or two ago, and you know, to continue to challenge each other. It's been a real blessing.
So what is your favorite song in Motown the Musical? And would you sing a little bit for us?
My favorite song in the show, it's probably a toss-up between Reach Out by the Four Tops and Marvin Gaye's Mercy Mercy. I really love it. Sure, I mean, I'll sing a little bit of it. I hope Brian won't get mad at me, Brian Terrell Clark, who is our Marvin Gaye. Whoa, oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be, no. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the northeast, south, and sea. Whoa, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be. Hey.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm touched. And thank you for watching. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Have a good day.